boys impressed by the fact that their father is Lightning McQueen?
Yeah. I kind of feel like they should be more, like, kind of excited. Like,
it's never what it should be.
No, it's like, this is my Fast and Furious. Let's get some energy going here.
Yeah, really?
But I think part of the problem is I'm not 100% sure they believe me. That they're like, okay, this is Dad's thing, that he likes to pretend he's this animated car. So I honestly think that's part of it. Like, okay, let's let Dad have his fun. Yeah, ka-chow. Yeah. Yep, you're Lightning McQueen. It's like...
My daughter, on the other hand, not only does she love Lightning McQueen, we have to call her Lightning McQueen. Yeah, she loves Lightning McQueen so much.
Why am I not getting some of that from
Maybe
my
we should have a kid swap. Yeah. You refer to her, like I will say to her, I don't know who she is, you know, from time to time. She's either Jane or Lightning. Like I'll say, like, hey, we got to wash your hands. She's like, they're not hands, they're wheels. I'm Lightning. Our first guest tonight is taking a temporary leave from the Wes Anderson Cinematic Universe to be part of the Marvel one. He plays TVA agent Mobius M. Mobius in Loki. New episodes come out Wednesdays on Disney+. Please welcome Owen Wilson. Hey, Owen.
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for having me. Great to, nice to be here virtually. Of course, I wish that I was there with you, kind of, because I like when we sort of get that chemistry and get that flow going, sitting right next to each other. But we'll do our best today.
Yeah, we will. Where are you right now?
Where am I? I guess I'm about 5 hours west of you.
Ah, you're in Hawaii. You're in Maui, right? That's where you are? Yeah.
Yes, I'm in Maui, but like I say, I'm crushed that I'm not with you guys anymore.
You're really missing out, Owen. You know, do we have that video? This is right behind our theater. We had a full car fire going on here today. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. It smelled like plumeria flowers. It was really something to see. That's Hollywood for you.
You're giving me goosebumps.
You know, it's funny, like being here in Hollywood, you assume that they must be shooting something when there's a car on fire, and it turns out just a good old-fashioned car on fire. So you're doing well, it looks like. Oh boy, you look happy. Thank you. Your shirt is very ironed. Did you do that yourself?
I didn't. It's one of those ones that sort of stays kind of looking okay. So I just sort of fish it out of the closet when I have something important like today.
Yeah.
And, button it up. And but thank you. I mean, I think it's a nice color.
Almost angelic, I would say. Hey, are your pals Woody Harrelson and Willie Nelson on the island right now?
Woody is actually working, but Willie's here, and they're actually filming. They were doing a documentary on him. So they interviewed me for the documentary a couple days ago, and then I saw him yesterday. We played some dominoes, and
nice.
I might see him even later today. But yeah, it was fun doing. You know, the thing with like Willie, like because he was such a big. You know, such a big deal kind of growing up, and my parents loved him, and being in Texas, and that I still sort of can't quite believe that I'm sort of friends with him. It sort of feels like a seventh grader who knows like the star quarterback, and then he lets him, he knows his name and says hello to him, and sometimes eats lunch with him and keeps the other guys from picking on him.
Are you into martial arts? Were you
not so much. Like as a kid, I was really.
Not so much. I mean, just a little bit.
You know, like as a kid, like during like like when Karate Kid came out, I got really into it, and like this was when I was like 12, and I even got my purple belt, and was going for a blue belt, and my dad took me to the qualifying thing, and I had to fight a grown man who was blind. But he was a grown man.
Right.
And we had to spar, and the guy just beat the hell out of me. And because, like, yeah, he couldn't see, but he had, like, because he could, like, really, I don't know, I was, like, nervous to fight, like, what's this going to be like, fighting a blind guy? But then, like, it's like he was just on top of me as soon as the whistle blew, just like, and you would think that you'd be able to kind of like, you know, scoot out of the way or like move, but he had like incredible like hearing and was just like on top of me, gave me a front kick, and because he couldn't see that he was really hurting me, so I was trying to get out of the ring, and it pulled me back in. It was like a karate chop on the head, and my dad, like, driving home, my dad and I were just kind of driving in silence, and I said, I'm not that into karate anymore. And he said, well, that guy was really tough. And he was really tough. Yeah. I mean, he was just like...
You didn't tell me that story.
Yeah.
Now, Jackie, how would you rate his fighting skills?
His fighting skill? None.
No fighting skills.
Come on.
0. Owen, go. Is safe? Yes, go. Go. He keep asking me all kind of questions. Jackie. I said, what? Is the wire safe? I said, yes. It never break before? I said, yes, it break before. Then I look at him, I said, stop talking. Oh, somebody keep push us. He looked down and said, what you guys doing? Have a little matches? I said, in case we fall. Yeah. He said, if we fall, what's the position you go to land? I said, if we fall, we die. Then I said, stop talking. He keep asking me all kind of questions. That makes me nervous.
Well, I won't watch the movie.
You've never seen any of your own film?
Yeah, do the...
So what do you look at? Do you read a book? You look at the ground? What do you do?
I go up to the projection room and talk to the projectionist, or I'll go kind of drive around and kind of just wait
Drive
it out.
around?
Yeah, I go wait it out.
Oh, you don't like to see your
I
own
just get
performance?
uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable kind of watching the stuff. When the first movie we ever did, Bottle Rocket, we had a test screening process. But we had like half the audience walk out of the test screening, and Luke was afraid that someone was going to recognize him and want to beat him up because they saw that he was in the movie. So after that, it just kind of traumatized me, so now I don't like to go to them.